Hello, my friend. I have a different kind of video for you. It's a truth video in that I'm going to be presenting a lot of truth, a lot of facts to you, but it's mostly a commentary video on just the ABH PR list, all the hype around it, and the benefits for not just the people who are on the PR list, but for Anastasia Beverly Hills as a brand. So if that sounds interesting to you, hang tight. We're getting into it right now. Okay, so this video was actually prompted by a Twitter conversation I was having with Elle. She's shadow smoked in lots of different places. I will link her YouTube channel and her Twitter, and if she has an Instagram, I will link that as well down below for you. So she posted on Twitter, unpopular opinion, maybe, but I'm really sick of seeing people beg to get on the ABH PR list. And it got me thinking about it. Why are people begging to be on this particular PR list? What is it about this PR list that makes everybody, including myself, want to be on this PR list? If you are on Twitter or Instagram and you follow ABH, or mostly if you follow their CEO, Norvina, you'll notice that she's been putting out a lot of calls for people to submit their photos for possible inclusion on their PR list. On Twitter, I know it's like every single day there's a call to keep spamming me with your looks, keep showing me your looks. I'm putting more people on the PR list. I just added 100 people. I just added another 100 people. And it's a lot. And then my feed, because there are so many people that want to be on this PR list, my feed is full of people being, adding her, saying, spamming her, and then people also commenting under those posts, trying to get Norvina to see their favorite Instagrammers, YouTubers, etc. So why do people want to be on this particular PR list so badly? Obviously, a big reason for wanting to be on PR is to get free product. A lot of times they send out to their new people on PR these huge giant boxes of essentially their entire line of products. It's insane. You also get the new launches, like the one that I'm wearing on my eyes today, the Riviera palette. This is their spring launch. People on their PR list got this and the rest of their spring products before everybody else. Now, what's the advantage of that? You can get your content out before everybody else. So when people are still in the shopping phase, when they're considering buying it before the product is launched, you are the one that is showing everybody all about that product. That's when people are really searching for it, is pre-launch. Once it's been launched, a lot of people have already made their decision, yes or no. So being on that PR list and getting that product early is critical to being relevant in ABH videos and Instagram posts. And being one of the first people to post about it, you get more attention because people are searching for it. There's less people that have put things up, so you may get more followers, more likes, things like that, and your social channels will grow because of it. Anastasia Beverly Hills also has an epic Halloween party every year that supposedly their entire PR list is invited to. It is epic. And there are so many huge influencers that go along with smaller influencers, and it's just this big, huge party. I know a lot of people really like going to that or enjoy the idea of being able to go to that. I've also heard that ABH sends out birthday gifts to people on their PR list, and who doesn't love a birthday gift? I put out a question on Twitter about why do people think that people want to be on PR for ABH so bad? And a big thing people talked about was bragging rights. Being able to say, I made it onto the ABH PR list, and it almost puts you in like this exclusive club, like the haves and the have-nots, you're either on the list or you're not on the list. When you've got the club that's like an exclusive club and they've got the line and it's like, are you on the list? And no, you're not on the list, you can't come in. And then the next person is on the list and they get to get in, and then it's the FOMO. It's the, everybody looking at you like, oh my gosh, you are one of those people. Oh my gosh. And it raises your status and makes you feel like you are, almost on a higher level than other people because you got on the list and other people did not. I just want to stress that that's not a bad thing. I'm not saying in any way that's a bad thing. It's just, it's human nature. One of my Twitter followers, Christina Ann, also made a good point. She said Norvina tends to interact with her followers more than most brand owners. I don't know any brand owner other than maybe Jen over at Gerard Cosmetics that interacts with their followers as much as Norvina does. So it's almost like that notice me thing. Like you'll notice that a lot, that's growing in popularity, the whole notice me thing, being noticed by Norvina and being recognized recognized by her as being a talented makeup artist is a huge deal to a lot of people because she is so interactive. It's almost like being part, again, of like that cool kids club. It's, oh my gosh, Norvina knows who I am. She likes my work. She knows what I do. Like, that's so cool. And the last thing I wanted to mention in this part about the influencers is that something that's genius that ABH did was they accepted people that didn't necessarily have huge followings. And I believe they're one of the first major brands to not really care about how big of an influencer you are in order to get perks. People with 1,000 followers, with 500 followers getting on the PR list based on their talent, not based on their following. And that ability, that desire, that knowing if you're just good enough, you could make it is a huge draw to wanting to try to get on ABH's PR list. Now, here's the other side of it. And yes, I'm sure that Norvina and ABH, they want to lift up smaller influencers. They want to help people, all of that. But let's just face it, okay? Let's just get real, okay? We're getting real here. Let's take the hair off. Okay, we're getting real here. So the big thing that I believe that Anastasia Beverly Hills and Norvina get out of this whole PR hype is free promotion. I would imagine that their budget for sponsored videos is very, very small to non-existent. Sponsored videos and sponsored posts. They don't need to. They have all of these people that are incredible artists posting for them for free. And a lot of them, they don't even need to send them free product because everybody's dying to get on this PR list. So people are going out, they're purchasing the products, they're using them on their faces and just in the hopes of getting on this PR list so that they don't have to purchase ABH anymore. And because of the hype and the prestige of being on this PR list, people do it for free and they do it happily for free because they're just thankful for being on that PR list or they're just excited about the possibility of being on a PR list. I can't imagine how much money they save. I mean, Tarte just flew a bunch of people to Hawaii. How much do you think that cost them between the gifts and the trips and the hotel stays or wherever they stayed? I mean, how much money they spent on that. ABH doesn't have to pay for any of that, and I guarantee they probably are getting a much bigger return on investment than Tarte is from the Hawaii trip. They also have unlimited, essentially content for their own social channels because people are so honored to be reposted. I mean, to be able to just pick out of thousands of photos instead of having to hire a photographer, hire a model, they don't have to do that. They have people that are doing it out there for free. The other thing is, outside of the influencer is the general customer base. They see all of their favorite influencers clawing and trying to get on this PR list, and it just looks good on the brand. It just looks good on them that people are excited about the brand, people are reposting their brand, people are using the brand, and it gets the entire collective of makeup lovers excited about these products. I think people are also excited because, honestly, the vast majority of ABH products are extremely good quality. So I think that's also part of the reason why people are excited. But I think that all of the hype and the posts and the wanting to be on PR lists also add to the general customers being more interested in buying the products. So I give Anastasia Beverly Hills so much credit for this whole marketing thing. I think it is absolutely genius in a way to do all of this in order to build hype in such a way that it builds people up, but also builds the brand up at the same time. Like, it's kind of crazy. It's kind of amazing. But what I want you to realize is that they're not sending out PR out of the goodness of their hearts completely. They also have an angle business-wise. There is a business angle as well, as there should be, because they are a business. I can't tell you how many times on Twitter I've seen people, especially smaller influencers, talk about how, brands don't want to pay them for their posts. Brands don't want to give them pay for them to make content for them. But ABH has figured out a way to essentially trick everybody into creating all of this content, including myself, for free, which is, it's incredible. It's the most genius marketing plan that ever existed, in my opinion, as far as makeup goes. So props to ABH on tricking us all. A major reason why I wanted to create this video is because I really want to hear what you all have to say about this. What do you have to say about, my commentary on it and maybe some things that I talked about that maybe you hadn't thought of before? How does that affect the way you feel about Anastasia Beverly Hills? Does it change anything for you? Or does it make you love them even more? I don't know. I would love to hear your thoughts in the comments down below. In the collective brain of makeup awesomeness, where we help each other not to buy crap and to buy things that are totally worth it. And do you think ABH products are worth it? overall? Or do you think they're just a bunch of hype, surrounded because, you know, they have genius marketing? What is it? Is it a mixture of both? I don't know. I want to hear what you have to say. Thanks so much for watching. If you're not already subscribed, subscribe down below. Mad love to you, and I will see you in a video very, very soon.